Hi, good afternoon to everyone. Kindly invite your downline, your teammates to attend this important training. And we will be starting our training at exactly 4:05 p.m. So kindly invite your teammates.
You got to live it and not just want it. Really live it, not just say it. I say to live it, don't just dream it. And it's all we love life and live it every day. You said it, and it's all we love life and live it every day. There's very little difference in all those who lead the path, from the spectators who focus on the things in life they lack. That simple little difference, and all champions and the team. It's that action with persistence creates dynasties from dreams. Oh, you got to seize the moment, jump right in. No excuses, no delay. Be the leader, do it now. Plan your health, your life, your way. You got to live it and not just want it. Really live it, not just say it. I say to live it, don't just dream it. And it's all we love life and live it every day. You said it. In this world that's changing, there's one truth that stays the same, and you must really stay with purpose to be winners in the game. Yeah, victory is a wishing well. The past is wrapped on the shelf. Oh, today's the only day that truly counts. But happiness and wealth. You got to seize the moment, jump right in. No excuses, no delay. Be the leader, do it now. Plan your health, your life, your way. You got to live it and not just want it. Really live it, not just say it. I say to live it, don't just dream it. And it's all to love now. We live it every day. You said it, just run it. Live it every day. Live it every day. Here we go. You got to live it and not just want it. Really live it, not just say it. I say to live it, don't just dream it. And it's all that we love. Life and live it every day. Yeah, just want it. Really live it, not just say it. I say to live it, don't just dream it. And it's all that we love. Life and live it every day. It's all that we love. Life and live it every day.
Ayan, good afternoon to everyone. Before we start, may we request to turn off your cameras and microphones so that we can focus on our training today. My name is Ruth Arbitinan Atransa, your senior ethics specialist, and joining us also in our training today is our newly promoted ethics manager, Ms. Tintin Cabrera. So we are grateful for you taking this time to attend this important training. So if you are new associate, kindly type 1 if you are new associate. Type 1 if you are new associate. Ayan, may mga participants po tayo na new associate. And for the sake of the new associate, the Ethics and Education Department is the one enforcing the policies and procedures and also educating the associate on how to properly promote our USANA products and our USANA business. Okay? And if you have any question along with our training, so please type lang po sa ating chat box and we will be glad to attend your concern. And before we start, we are excited to announce the start of another giveaway. So sa mga nakakatanda po, last Christmas nagpa-giveaway po ang Ethics and Education and two of our associate ang nanalo sa contest na yon. So, this time, all you have to do is like and follow our official Facebook page, the Ethics and Education Facebook page, from the whole month of April. So, last April 9, may nanalo na po and wala pong Philippine Associate na nanalo. So, please like and follow and every Friday of the month ng April po, dyan po sila mag-draw ng mga winners natin. And for every 100 new followers, may additional po na giveaway. So, what are you waiting? So, di ba? Follow and like the Facebook page po namin. Okay? And in this training, our objective is to guide you on how to jumpstart your USANA, specifically in promoting the USANA products and USANA business in social media. Why? Because our regulators are always monitoring our posts on nutritional benefits as well as the income financial benefits of the business. And before we go to the main topic, let me discuss to you the basic policies in promoting your business, starting with creating of your social media pages like Facebook. Kasi yan naman yung common na ginagamit natin today. And I know sa mga new associate, you are very eager to start your business, especially in promoting the Yosana products in social media. After all, diba, lahat tayo naka-online na because of our separation. And we want you to maximize the social media in promoting your Yosana business. But please let me guide you on the important guidelines. Okay? And in creating a social media pages to promote your Yosana business, for example, a Facebook page, please take note of the following. First is do not use the Yosana trademark names like Yosana Health Sciences, Cell Essentials, and other names of the products that are registered under the intellectual property of USANA. So if you will use this trademark names, you will be violating the intellectual property of USANA or what we call the trademark infringement. And you may also bring confusion to the other associate that you are the official Facebook page or social media page of USANA. Okay, so clear po tayo dyan. And second, always always use the independent associate logo and please avoid using the corporate logo with the tagline, the Cellular Nutrition Company. Why? Because it also registered under the intellectual property of USANA and you will still violating the trademark infringement. And I believe Ms. Tintin will be providing you the independent associate logo that you may use in the promotion of your social media and other materials na magagamit nyo. Okay? And if you were unable to download the independent associate logo via our chat box, at the end, before the end of our training, we will provide you our contact details, our email address, and our Facebook so that you can request and send a message and we will provide you the independent associate. And lastly, it is important that you will put your contact details in your social media page which is tied to your Usana account. So, ibig sabihin po, kung ano po yung cellphone number or email address na nasa system or yung time na in-enroll kayo, yun din po dapat ang nasa social media information nyo so that we can identify you as independent associate. So, paano kapag hindi namin na-identify na you are an independent associate? We will report your page to intellectual property for deletion. So, ayaw po namin mangyari yon. So, please always uh, always follow risk guidelines so that hindi po namin ma-report yung mga social media pages. And of course, and also kapag wala kaming nakuhang respond from you to comply with the deletion or update of the post, we can also report sa intellectual property to delete the page. Okay, so kapag hindi ma-identify na associate kayo and wala pong response from you, we will ask to delete the page to intellectual property. So, I hope this is clear with everyone. This guidelines for in creating your social media pages. Okay? And another important policy is the international policy. This policy is somewhat related in creating your social media pages. Okay? So, associate may sell and promote Usana's product and opportunity and services or recruit any potential associate or customer only in countries in which Usana is approved for business. So, ibig sabihin, pwede kayo mag-invite, mag-promote ng Usana products and Usana business to countries na approve or open na po ang Yasana. So we understand that we have Filipino associate in countries like Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, uh, UAE. But please note that Yusana products cannot be sold in those countries since Yusana is not registered for business there. And also our products are also not registered, so matatag po ang ating products sa bansang yon as unregistered. And in the same way, PH labeled products can only be sold in the Philippines. Okay, so clear po tayo dyan. Lahat ng labeled products ng Philippines is sa Philippines lang po pwedeng i-distribute and ibenta. Okay? And also, please do not create Facebook pages like Yusana Qatar, Yusana Kuwait, as you are not only violating the trademark infringement, you are also violating this policy, which is the international policy. Okay? And in the same way, products from other markets like US, uh, our products from US like prenatal booster C cannot be promoted here in the Philippines because matatag po sila ng FDA or ng regulators natin as unregistered. So ano yung magiging problem in the future kapag nagpo-promote kayo ng products na hindi pa po registered dito? So baka magkaroon po tayo ng problem when it comes pag when it comes na tayo na ang mag-re-register ng products na yun dito sa Philippines. So please do not promote any US products na hindi po available dito sa Philippines. Okay? And another important policy in selling our products, especially for the new associate, it is essential that you are aware of this policy. Where can you sell the products or where can you not sell the products? And based on our policy on commercial outlets, our products are not to be sold in any retail-oriented outlets, such as pharmacy, kiosks, retail stores, gas station, mall, or even the sari-sari store, hindi po sila allowed. Why? Because our business model is direct selling. We sell directly to our end consumer, and also our business registration is wholesaler and distributorship, so we cannot sell our products in retail outlets. So, and most importantly, we should not sell our products in those unauthorized online selling sites such as Lazada, Shopee, Carousel, eBay, or Amazon. And syempre, sa ang pinakasikat sa atin dito, Lazada and Shopee. So, please do not sell the Yusana products in those online selling sites. And aside from selling them directly to your customers, you can always maximize your social media to promote and sell the Yusana products. Okay? And saan ba pwedeng ibenta or saan pwedeng i-display ang Yusana products natin? Pwedeng i-display to any service-oriented outlet. So, ano yung service-oriented outlet? Nandiyan ang gym, spa, or even doctor's clinic. Doctor's clinic po, ha? Doctor's clinic, allowed po i-display ang Yusana products. Or even, sa harap ng bahay nyo, you can create your own tarpaulin provided that you will put the independent associate logo and naka-specify po doon sa tarpaulin nyo na you are an independent associate. And syempre, before kayo makapag-create or makapag-post ng tarpaulin sa inyong bahay, kailangan nyo pong ipa-approve sa ethics department, which is sa amin po. Okay? Ay, sorry po, pumipiyak na po. Ayan. And another important policy is about the pricing. So, our policy in retail customer sales, associate may sell Yusana products at any price they choose as long as they are or above the company's prevalent price or the preferred price or the distributor's price. Okay? So, clear po tayo dyan. Ang pinaka-lowest na pwede nyo ibenta ang Yusana products is at distributor price. Not lower than distributor price, you will violating the retail customer sales. And also sa mga freebies, kasama po yan sa computation. So, at the amount of your freebies, i-add po, or sorry, ano ba? Kailangan po yung presyo ng freebies nyo is mag-end up pa rin talaga yung product at the price of distributor price. Okay? So, clear po tayo dyan. But if you have any question with the pricing, in creating social media, international policy, please chat lang po sa ating chat box. Okay? And now, here is the product name it is one of the main topic of this training. Legal and regulatory risks exist throughout the world to regulate the way direct selling companies advertise the efficacy of their products and the income claims. And sino yung regulators natin dito sa Philippines? FDA po. So, yan po. And being a branch of USANA in the US, we are also monitored by the FTC. So, cleared po yan. So, dalawa po ang nagmo-monitor sa atin, hindi lang po FDA, kundi ang FTC ng US po. So, ano ba ang FTC's most basic consumer protection of principle is to tell the truth. So, they want us, the direct selling companies, to ensure that the representation being made by our distributor must be truthful and not misleading and also substantiated. So, what is the product names? How do you promote our products the right way? This afternoon, we have invited our corporate pharmacist so he can guide you on how you will promote the Usana products in the right way. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome our corporate pharmacist, Mr. Jace Nasete. Hi, good afternoon, Sir Jace.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Ruth. Good afternoon, Ma'am Tin. Good afternoon, Sir Eric. And good afternoon din sa ating participants who are in the call right now. So I'd like to ask the participants to please type in 1 if you can hear me clearly and if nakikita niyo po yung video natin. Okay, thank you very much, Sir Eric. Thank you very much for the prompt response. So for this afternoon, we will be talking about product claims. Now, to start off, we have to first define ano yung product claim. Now, by definition, product claim is any statement that is expressed or implied about the nutritional content or health benefits of taking a nutritional supplement. Now, Yung product claim natin, matatagpuan natin ito sa ating product labels. And dun sa product labels natin, in particular, that is our nutritional content. And of course, matatagpuan din natin ito sa ating websites. And sa ating websites, all the information we have there will serve as our product guide. Now, what we have to understand kasi lahat ng nilalagay natin sa ating product labels, sa ating website, they have been carefully studied to be risk-free. Now, ano bang ibig sabihin when we say that the information we have there are risk-free? Ang ibig sabihin doon is that these are already compliant with our ethics. And not only that, they are also compliant with our regulators as well. And that is why it's very important for us to know that lahat ng information na nandun is risk-free. Now, next slide is ano ba yung dapat nating i-avoid when it comes to product claims. No, we have to remember the big five. Now, the big five, yung nakalagay dyan, hindi natin dapat ito ginagamit. First is treats, cures, mitigates the symptoms of, diagnoses, or prevents a disease. And of note dapat dito is we stay away from talking about any certain disease or medical condition. Most especially nowadays with COVID-19. We never advertise na yung products natin can treat or cure any particular medical condition or disease. And of important note is that we are not allowed to express or imply that the product has any propaganda and guidance on the prevention, treatment, and cure of COVID-19. So let's remember this most importantly ngayon while COVID is very, very rampant. And this particular slide is an example of an implied claim. Now, this is anything that contains pictures associated with the coronavirus. And kahit hindi mo man ginagamit yung terms that treats, cure, or mitigates the symptoms of, pero nakalagay dyan two viral structures and people wearing masks. And naglagay ka pa ng hashtag fight COVID-19, fight COVID, hashtag virus, coronavirus pandemic, or hashtag immune booster. This is considered an implied claim. And this is something that we don't want you to use when you are advertising our products here in USANA. Now, if merong bawal, we also have our allowable product claims. Now, the allowable product claims, to help you remember, I always put it in PMS, promotes, maintains, and supports. Now, these are the allowable product claim terms that you should be using, especially when you are promoting our immunity products here in USANA. And aside pa doon, again, we refrain from making any claim that any USANA product can or will protect, strengthen, or improve immune function, or any similar claim na may additive in nature. Yung ginagamit lang natin is promotes, maintains, and support. And of course, we also have to add a disclaimer. Now, the disclaimer there, an example there on the slide you see in front of you, is these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So the disclaimer will send signals sa ating regulators that we are making sure that we are taking our ads seriously. And at the same time, we do not want to mislead any of our customers. And of course, kailangan talaga natin gamitin lang promotes, maintains, and support. So this is our terms na allowable when it comes to product claims. Now, the next slide shows you several examples of how you can promote the products. Example dito is helps maintain cardiovascular function. Second, helps support healthy muscle function and strength. And of course, helps maintain strong, healthy bones, teeth, and nails. So these are the good examples that you should be utilizing when promoting the products in USANA. Yung bawal dito are those in the red circle with a thumbs down. So these are terms na hindi natin pwedeng gamitin. Prevents cancer, treats heart disease, lowers bad cholesterol level, anti-aging, antihistamine, and anti-inflammatory. These are clear examples of what we call drug claims when we are associating the products with certain diseases or medical conditions. So next example here is helps maintain and support the immune system. So this is how you can promote the immunity products ng USANA. And of course, the three statements below are those that are not allowed. Augments the body's disease-fighting capabilities, support the body's ability to resist infection, and supports health during cold and flu season. Now, the last two statements are quite confusing kasi it's utilizing one of the three allowable product claims, and that is support. Now, what you have to take note is that the succeeding statement kasi after support is that they are referring to certain diseases or medical conditions. So that the second to the last statement supports ability to resist infection. You have their infection. And then the last part is supports health during cold and flu season. So you're referring to colds and flu. So this is why the last two statements are not allowed when it comes to our product claims in USANA. Now, to give a more concrete example, we have here the product policy. So how can you advertise your product? Simple. By taking policy, I am supporting a healthy immune system. And of course, you add there the disclaimer. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. So that is how you can promote the product policy. And of course, all the information na kailangan nyo when it comes to promoting the products, you can all find it in these two very important websites. You have askthescientist.com and usana.com. So we always refer our customers and prospects to these official USANA literature sites. And as mentioned earlier, lahat ng nilalagay ng USANA in these two websites, they have been carefully studied to be risk-free. So ibig sabihin doon, they are compliant with ethics and of course with our regulators as well. Now aside sa two websites, we also have our Instagram page wherein you can have more creative collaterals when it comes to promoting the product. So you can check it out, USANA Pilipinas, for our Instagram page when it comes to advertising our products in USANA. So that is how you should be advertising yung products natin dito sa USANA. So I'll be turning over the floor back to Ma'am Ruth. Ma'am Ruth?
Ayan, thank you so much sa Sir Jace for a very clear guidelines on how our associate can promote and uh, promote our Luzano products. And to give you an example or na nakikita namin sa social media na mga improper health claims. So, ayan. So, as you can see, proflavanosi and coconut associating with asthma, psoriasis, lupus. So, please, kung nagamit niyo na po itong photo na to in your post, so please delete na po agad bago pa makita ng ating mga web crawlers at ng consultant. So please delete na po. And another example, ayan, specific na po yung binigay niya. For cancer daw, ayan, yung recommendations ng mga product. Even kahit pa walang sinabing prevents, sinabi lang na product recommendation, it is also implying that our products can cure or prevent this kind of diseases. Okay? So, again, thank you so much, Sir Jace, for accommodating us this afternoon. And If you have any questions about our products, Sir Jace is nandiyan pa rin, dito pa rin sa ating call to answer your question. So if you have any question, chat lang po sa ating chat box. And now, we go to another important policy, which is the income claim. So we, we now talk about the business and sharing them. Not only the Usana products are the best around, but also our compensation plans. A compensation plan, sorry. We know people can improve their lives and find long-term success while representing Usana. But how do you get out there and share the business that is effective without getting into trouble? As I mentioned, regulators are always there monitoring our posts when it comes to financial benefits of our business. And I have mentioned to you also that we are closely monitoring, especially this during this time that a lot of people have lost their jobs during this pandemic. So we don't want naman na ma-utilize or ma-take advantage yung situation natin para lang mag-grow yung Yasana business natin. And this afternoon, we are very privileged to have one of our leaders joining us to empower you and guide you on how you can share the Usana's financial opportunities the right way. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, our Emerald Director, the, Erik Javier. Over to you, Erik.
Hello, hello. Please type 1 naman dyan sa chat if you can hear me and you can see my video. Alright, thank you so much. Una muna, thank you so much Miss Ruth, Sir Jace, and Usana Corporate na nandito na nanonood for really giving me this opportunity, this platform to be able to share sa inyo lahat. And thank you para sa iyo na nanonood. Kasi the fact that you're here, kahit hindi ko alam kung anong oras dyan sa inyo, it means that you really want to be able to grow your business doon sa pinakamagandang way possible. Okay? So good morning, good evening, good afternoon kung nasan ka man panig ng buong mundo. Or if you're watching this now through a recording. Okay? So bago muna ako magsimula, konting introduction lang about me. So I'm Erik Javier. I'm one of your Emerald Director coaches here in the business in Yasana. And actually, just like you, I also started as a part-timer. Okay, so I didn't have any business background, any business training talaga. Everything that I know right now, nakuha ko lang din sa ilang mga tao na tumulong din sa akin before when I was first starting the business. And the corporate is really, really instrumental talaga dun sa growth ko as a person, as a public speaker, as a business coach right now. So basically, I'm a microbiologist. So imagine mo, yun lang, bawal ako magsalita doon sa pag nagte-test ako kasi makaka-contaminate, correct? And I choreographer also. Eh doon din, hindi naman din ako nagsasalita masyado pag sumasayaw din talaga ako, correct? So I didn't have any venue or training before kung paano ko gagawin siya, i-share sa ibang mga tao. But if I could do it, I think you can do it then. So right now, I found passion and purpose in really guiding first-time entrepreneurs on how to do their business. So I teach people with zero business backgrounds on how to do business through talk therapy and coaching. Okay, so aside from Usana, actually I'm a productivity coach. Ayan, so I practice NLP and hypnotherapy and I guide clients lalo na pagdating sa mental health status nila. Okay, so lalo na especially ngayong pandemic, una muna, ang pinakatanong ko para sa'yo, kumusta ka? Okay, so I hope as you're now here listening to this very good call, I hope you're healthy, you're happy, and you're thriving. Yan yung pinaka-prayer ko para sa inyo. Pero I know the fact that you're here, it means na you have hope, correct? You have hope na there's this promise na through Usana, pwedeng maging okay yung life mo. And we can, that's what we will be tackling ngayong afternoon na to. Okay, so are you guys ready? Type 8 nga dyan sa chat if ready ka na matuto kung paano mag-jumpstart ng Usana business mo online ethically. Okay, so actually to start things off, dati kasi hindi ethics ang tawag dito sa segment na to ng corporate, dati compliance. So dati sobrang natatakot kami pag may call ka with the compliance ganyan. Kasi ibig sabihin, baka meron ka nagawang mali. Pero this arm of Usana Corporate already evolved into a support arm na sobrang galing. Every day, nag-educate sila ng mga tao kung paano mas maging safe para sa'yo. May isang word na sobrang nagustuhan ko na sinabi si Sir Jace kanina, risk-free. Di pala, dalawa pala yun, risk-free. So ang goal natin dito, partner nyo itong ethics committee na to para maging risk-free ang business mo para sa'yo. Kasi if you can remember now, yung good feeling mo nung nag-start ka sa'yo sana, when you said yes to your dreams, really flashed at parang na-excite ka na maybe this opportunity will help my family through these tough times. Correct? Okay? I want you to remember that. And para magtuloy-tuloy siya, para maging lasting business siya, na pwede mo mapamana sa mga anak-anakan mo, apo-apuhan mo, it should be risk-free. It should be continuous, correct? At dahil dyan, this is the perfect time for you to be able to learn kung paano gawin siya ethically yung business natin. Okay? Kasi kagaya nga ng sabi kanina, may mga regulators tayo. Sobrang advanced na talaga ng technology right now na isang type lang nila ng mga keywords yan, pwedeng lumabas yan lahat ng mga medyo namamark or nare-red flag. Okay? And partner nyo itong ethics committee na to para mas maging risk-free yung business mo. Okay. Remember, ang isa sa mga values ng Usana ay integrity. I think this is a must. Hindi lang sa pang-Usana but with any business. Okay? Kasi if you can remember, I think baka na-encounter nyo na rin to sa ilang mga trainings in your respective teams. Na ang unang bibilhin ng isang client or customer sa'yo, hindi naman yung Usana product Ang unang niyang bibilhin sa'yo ay yung trust. Okay? So kaya very important talaga yung tinatawag nating integrity when you're doing the business. So kasi kapag because when people tag you as a person who has integrity, trust also follows. And with trust, then dyan mas magbe-build yung relationship. At sabi nga ni Francis Kong, if you want a business, is only a business kapag ka merong repeat purchase. Good kapag nakabenta ka ng isa. Pero nagiging negosyo siya kapag ka laging may bumibili at tumatangkilik ng mga sinishare mo. At with that, kailangan mong mag-build ng relationship. So yan yung gagawin natin. How can you make or establish a good relationship with your customers? So define muna natin yung ilang mga terms. What is a lifestyle or income claim? Ayan. So kagaya ng nakikita niyo dito sa screen, ayan. So it's any explicit or implied claim, including pictures about the lifestyle or income that can be made by stating a Usana business, by starting a Usana business. So again, yun yung definition ng isang lifestyle or income claim. Ngayon pa lang sinasabi na yan sa inyo para at least meron tayong guideline, kumbaga. Okay? So, 2 key questions para mas padaliin natin yung discussion natin. Paano ang haba ng definition. Ito lang. Tatanungin natin every time we're gonna post something sa social media. Una, is it truthful? Totoo ba 'yon? Okay? So alam niyo magandang compass yung yung konsensya natin. If you're gonna post something, malalaman mo naman kung medyo parang at the back of your head may kumokontra na parang hindi easy yung feeling when you post. Kapag may ganun, I suggest you follow it. Okay? Yan. Una, is it truthful? If I post this, ito ba talaga yung ako? Ito ba talaga yung nangyayari sa akin? Pangalawa, is it misleading? Okay? If yes ang sagot mo dyan sa dalawang yan, go post it. Kapag ka no ang sagot mo dun sa isa o dalawa, dyan sa mga yan, siguro talk with their coach kung paano siya magiging maswak. Okay? So yan. So, next, bakit very important yung dalawang guidelines na yan? Kasi, remember, yun nga, meron tayong mga regulators na tinatawag. So lalo na ngayon, nagiging top brand na talaga or parang choice ang Yesana pagdating sa healthcare, correct? So, di ba sinasabi nga nila, pag hitik ang puno, yun yung laging, nandun yung eyes lagi ng lahat ng mga tao na gustong tumingin, gustong kumuha dyan. So, syempre, if you want to protect our business, if you see actually big things that could come your way dun sa Yesana, kailangan tayo mismo yung magsusuportahan, correct? So yan, note, a written warning from regulators will be on record permanently. Totoo yan. At lalo na kapag natag ka sa social media, may mga keywords alam nyo ba yung tinatawag na search engine optimization, SEO? Type nyo yung pangalan nyo, name nyo, punta kayo sa Google right now, type nyo sa Google yung name nyo, press enter. Ano ba yung mga nakalagay dyan? So malamang makikita mo pag marami na yung post mo sa social media, yung mga top posts mo, yung mga ganyan. And that's good. But you know what? Kapag ka may pangit din na natag sa'yo, lalabas din yan sa search bar. And we don't want that to happen to you. Bakit? Kasi syempre, baka mamaya yung diamond director na papasok sa business mo, hindi nasa immediate na contacts mo. Baka nasa referral. Eh what if yung pinakadulo na yun na dapat pang diamond director, nag-search pala ng pangalan mo. Sayang, di ba? So, let's maintain a good standing, lalo na when it comes to social media. Kasi ang easy lang na mag-screenshot, ang easy lang din mag-share, ang easy lang din maging social media rockstar, pero in a bad way. Ayaw natin yan. Kaya meron tayong training na to. Okay. So, ito medyo tricky tong picture na to. Okay. Pero this is very important. Okay, I want you to see kung makikita nyo yung differences. Okay, so net impression. I'm talking about net impression ng buong mga posts nyo. What not to do? What we have here sa left side. Okay, so diba normal na picture, you're posting lifestyle, you're posting happiness, you're posting your travel milestones, at siguro yung mga cars, yung mga nakuha mo. Tapos ang caption niya, thank you, Yusana. Tapos nandito, walang masyadong Yusana. Correct? Walang logo, yung mga ganyan. Okay. Di ba parang parehas lang naman? Coach Erik, bakit parang parehas lang naman? Bakit not yung nasa left at yung right, yung better way? Okay? So, ito yung pag-uusapan natin sa next. Okay? Para mas maging, yung medyo blurry, mas maging malinaw. Okay? Do you get me? Okay. So, nandito sa left, what not to do. False promises. Okay. So, ito yung nangyayari. Usually, may nakikita kaya sa ibang mga companies. Okay? Lalo na yung mga local companies na ang daming, parang pinapost nila na, pag tinake mo to, pag nag-start ka dito, sure yung success mo. Okay. So, ang challenge yan kasi, connecting with integrity. What if hindi ganun yung mangyari due to different reasons na pinangako mo at the end of 3 months, ito dapat yung magiging income niya. What if hindi yun yung mangyari, correct? So challenge. Nandun yung challenge natin. Ang consequence niyan, you attract scams or laggers. Okay? Kasi yung mga quality people actually get inspired through stories of hardships, through stories kung paano siya nakuha. Okay? And actually, tell you honestly, I've been training social media marketing then from quite some time. 8th year ko na in doing Yusana business. And in my observation, people don't like or comment or congratulate you because of what you post, because of the object. Actually, they interact with you because relatable ka. So if it's a car, okay, so what about it? It's a car. Other people can have cars then also. But if you tweak your content dun sa fini-feature mo yung kung paano mo siya nangyari, paano na siya nangyari, paano mo siya na-achieve, na thankful ka, na hindi humble brag, yung mga ganyan. That's the better way to do it. Okay? You attract people who are driven to succeed. Okay? Diba? So, kasi na-focus ka doon sa pinaka-journey. Okay? So next, what not to do. Dito, if you focus dun sa picture na nasa left, taking advantage of pandemic misfortunes. Totoo yan. And it saddens me actually to see people who post about, ano to, alam mo yung, I, I want you to imagine a an instance na nandun ka sa comedy bar. Okay. So sa comedy bar, 'di ba natatawa tayo kapag yung kunyari vice ganda or ibang mga jokes na usually meron dong butt of the joke. Yun yung tawag doon. Butt of the joke kasi nakakatawa siya kasi may nilalait siyang third party na person na nandun din sa crowd. Actually, pwede siyang maging funny, pero people who are who command more charisma ay yung mga tao na halos funny na kahit walang butt of the joke. So, I will connect yung butt of the joke dito sa mga posts ng ibang mga tao na parang nananakot pa about dun sa misfortunes ng ibang mga tao. Ang challenge dun kasi, yes, magiging fearful sila, magkakaroon sila ng urgency, pero ang challenge, dahil ikaw yung nag-bring ng negative news, mapupunta pa rin sila sa mga tao na nag-post about positive stuff. Okay. So, yes, naging aware siya dahil dun sa reminder mo na nakakatakot, pero hindi siya sa'yo mag-join kasi hindi sila na-inspire sa'yo. Okay? Perception, you amplify the problem. Do you get what I'm telling? A better way is actually to show, okay, to show actually a solution. So imagine, kung hayaan mo na yung ibang mga tao na paano kasi yun yung nakikita ko dun sa ilang mga nagpo-post, hayaan mo na sila. Eh di ang maganda doon, sila yung raise ng awareness na may need, tama? Tapos ang maganda doon, pag ikaw naman yung nag-post about light, about good news, about a solution, sa'yo mapupunta yung market. Perception is you help ease financial constraints. Okay, are you guys learning? Can you please type 8 ulit dyan sa chat if you're learning? Okay, so what not to do again? Okay, nakikita niyo yan, flashy, fake, quick, rich, yan. Show that they have arrived. But the real question is success a destination? Nakikita niyo na, naririnig niyo na yan sa ilang mga motivational speakers around sa paligid, correct? Sabi nga nila, success is not a destination. Actually, yung success, yung fulfillment ay nandun sa journey talaga kung paano ka naka-arrive doon. Okay? So, ang effect kasi kapag ka nagpo-post ka lang ng puro material things, again, I'm not saying na hindi siya mag-work. Okay? I'm just showing you kung ano yung nagiging effect sa ilang mga tao when they see it. At the end of the day, it's not about what you want to post. At the end of the day, it's always about what your audience would feel. Okay? Ang effect nito, low trust. And na parang suspicious. Kasi parang it's too good to be true. And sobrang dami ng stigma about yung ilang mga get quick rich na schemes, correct? So wag na tayong luminya doon. Nandun na tayo sa better way, doon sa genuinely rich people. Actually, sabi nga dito, the genuinely rich people keeps making progress. So hindi siya nga sa destination. Ang effect is magkakaroon ka ng trust kasi makikita nila na may possibility na kaya rin nila yon kasi nakikita nila yung day by day na nangyayari yung progress. Okay? So moving forward. Okay. So kinompile ko na dito. This is my opinion actually when posting. Pero ito lang yan. Based on my experience, based on my experience, natututo na rin kasi yung mga tao ngayon, lalo na sa social media. At I think the learning curve of people sa marketing side is faster ngayong nagkaroon ng lockdown. Kasi very exposed sila sa social media right now. Ang easy na mag-check ng phone, nandun na agad yung information. So, what might be effective before might not be effective now. Okay? Kasi natututo na rin yung mga tao na kapag nakita na nila tong buzzword na to, nakokoin na nila yan agad from a possible pangit na experience na pwedeng sila yung naka-experience o pwedeng yung friend nila na kwento sa kanila. Words to avoid. Residual. Okay? So, ano pa? No selling required. Earn while you sleep. Okay? Work X time and never again. Okay? So, di ba, ito ay mga claims na very bold. Okay? Pwedeng mag-catch ng attention. Pero, yung mga quality people, medyo allergic na sila sa ilang mga words na to. Okay? Kasi totoo ba talaga? Walang selling ka talagang gagawin sa isa na. But actually, if you think about it, all businesses require selling. Kahit BPO, Coach Erik, kasi you're actually selling your service. Di ba? So, earn while you sleep. Pwede, kasi because of the points, but yun nga, again, ang haharap ko lang din doon lagi is, kamusta naman yung feeling, yung skepticism na pwedeng makita ng ilang mga tao because alam na nila yung buzzword na to. Ano pa? Unlimited earnings, guaranteed earnings, sure na ito yung kikitain mo, anything na hindi mo kayang pangatawanan, maybe try to play with other words na mas okay. Okay, showing checks, okay, of earnings, okay. Etong showing checks or earnings, may ibang challenge din dito, maybe security issue, yung mga ganon. So kaya nga meron tayo kanina, mamaya I will show you a disclaimer, income disclaimer, para makatulong sa inyo dun sa lahat ng mga posts nyo. Okay. So, yan. So, you can take a screenshot netong mga to. Yan, lahat. Okay? So, first things first, ito yung sinasabi ko na social media income disclaimer. Take a screenshot of this. Okay, take a screenshot and share it to your team. So, sabihin mo kapag ka hindi sila sure, ito, para mas maging sure ka, kung risk-free yung post mo, pag feeling mo hindi ka sure kung okay ba to, borderline yan, i-post mo na lang din. At least mas safe, tama? Social media income disclaimer. The earnings or lifestyle per trade are not typical. Totoo naman. Earnings are calculated on sales to consumers. No sales or commissions are guaranteed. Success results only from your diligent effort. And it's true. Okay? So, sabi nga nila, anything worth having is definitely worth doing. Para ibig sabihin, yung let's refrain from yung mafe-feel ng mga tao na it's too good to be true. So ito, full income disclaimer. The earnings per trade in this literature are not necessarily representative of the income, if any, that a person can or will earn through participation in the USANA compensation plan. The earnings or lifestyle per trade here are not typical and should not be considered a guarantee or projection of anticipated earnings or profits. Any representation or guarantee of earnings would be misleading. Success with USANA results only from successful sales efforts, true, which require hard work, diligence, and leadership. Ang ganda niyan. So parang makikita pa ng ilang mga tao, kahit medyo, kahit baka sa psychological mindset ng taong makakita na quality person, may bumubulong na too good to be true. Pag nakita nila yung income disclaimer, then they might agree dun sa disclaimer. So baka mawala yung nasa back of their head na it's too good to be true. Kasi ikaw mismo, sinasabi mo na, na dinidisclaim mo talaga na ito talaga yung pwede mangyari. Pero sinasabi naman dito na pwede siyang mangyari. Okay. So, alin ba yung examples? So, we've listed here some examples kung ano yung mga dapat merong income disclaimer. Okay. Working from locations outside the typical office like a coffee shop or beach. Alam niyo yan. Nakakita na kayo ng mga posts na welcome to my office. Tapos naka-picture yung paa mo nandun sa may beach. Tapos background yung magandang scenery. Diba? So, yan. Pwede mo siyang lagyan ng income disclaimer. Or kung mas gusto mo, ayaw mong i-paste yung income disclaimer, format the caption na parang yung message ng income disclaimer ay nandun din. Okay, mas okay yan. So number 2, the benefits of a side hustle or side gig. Okay, so this can fit in a regulator's view of modest supplemental income. So usually, benefits of a side hustle. Tapos ito, pam. Ayan. So number 3, how you are compensated for your efforts and ability to sell products. Okay. So pag mga ganyan, usually yan yung kailangan nating mindful tayo na merong income disclaimer. Next, share, ano pa ba? Okay. Yan. Alam ko, dapat share without, sorry. Okay, hindi ko na ma-edit. Pero, ang dito, share without a disclaimer. Natanggal ko yung without. So, ito yung mga pwedeng kahit wala ng income disclaimer. Working with a team or tribe. Kasi you're talking about yung experience mo with your team. Okay? Learning new things and growing. People are actually more attracted to personal growth. Okay? Kasi imagine mo, di ba, nandito tayo, ang lagi mong kausap lang for corners of your laptop or your device. So people seek more, growth. Okay? 3, flexibility and control of your schedule. That's good. Okay? And values of the company. Very, 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 very good. Kasi diba, if you can remember, isa sa mga pwede mo i-consider when applying for a job, usually, ay yung values ng company. Kasi usually, yun yung pwedeng guideline or moral compass. Okay? So, it's good. It's amazing to be able to work with a company na aligned with your same set of core values. Okay? So, again, share without. Sige nga, i-edit ko na baka kasi makopy nyo. Without. Right. Next. Okay? Moving forward yan. So, ito talaga yung pinaka-gist na gusto kong i-share. You can attract people and get people to join you by being values-driven than by mere projection of an impressive image. Okay? Kasi again, natututo yung ibang mga tao na with previous experiences ng ibang less responsible na marketers. So, ang saya ibenta ng this person is different. Nakikita ko meron siyang ginagawang something intriguing. Parang gusto ko. Pero parang mas nag-gravitate ako towards dito sa taong to kasi I like yung values na pinapakita niya. Okay? So, tip with posting sa social media marketing. Okay, so usually social when I teach social media marketing, mas in-depth pa. Pero ito, quick guide lang. Una muna talaga dyan, if you want more sales, if you want more leads, if you want people to ask more, i-attract them, engage. Okay? Nothing beats, saying hi and genuinely being invested or intrigued dun sa tao na kausap mo. Then, pag kumausap ka, add value. Okay? Coach Erik, paano kapag hindi naman ako magano'ng tao? Well, that's good. It's a result, diba? So, it's a result. So, maganda na kapag may something na nag-change. Makikita yan. Mapipick up yan ng mga kausap mo. Add value agad. If gusto mong may ma-withdraw, kailangan meron ka munang i-deposit. At usually, kailangan 80% puro deposit, 20% saka ka kukuha. Okay? Then, next, number 3, focus on quality over quantity. Coach Erik, kaya nga ako nagpo-post ng mga ganito kasi napansin ko yung taong nag-post ng mga nakukuha niya na mga kotse, mga ganyan. Ang daming like kasi yun yung gusto ng mga tao. Yes, that may be true. Pero ang gusto mo ba ay 100 na level 3? O gusto mo 10 level 10? Okay, na quality ng people. Mas maganda at mas mabilis kang mag-rank advance. Makukuha mo yung resulta mo if you're surrounded by quality people. Okay? And pinaka-important dito, which connects me to one of the first few slides na pinakita ko kanina, integrity. Be authentic. Kasi people already know that you're gonna sell something, correct? So, ang kailangan, ma-feel nila na they're safe, na you're really there not just to sell, but, to offer help. Okay? Be authentic. Kasi, yan yung dyan mo makukuha ang matamis nilang oo. Oo? Yan. So, what's my strategy actually? Yan. So, basically, I tell people stories of my struggles, my daily hustle, of how I was able to overcome problems, of how I'm staying committed to my goals of consistency, vulnerability, authenticity, personal growth. my health journey, self-care journey, lahat na mga yan. Okay. So, again, mas na-attract sila hindi dun sa bagay na binibenta mo, but dun sa storya ng buhay mo. Kasi if you are believable, then they will believe what you're saying. Okay? So I hope you always go back dun sa core values ng Yusana. Integrity, health, excellence, and community. And as a community, kaya tayo merong mga ganito, may mga ganitong modules para lahat tayo magtulungan. Okay? Kasi this is a perfect time actually to go out there and, impact the world right now. Because while we can't serve dun sa front lines this pandemic, just imagine that good feeling na pwede mong maserve yung mga tao, mga friends mo habang nasa bahay sila by helping them become more healthy. Okay? So, remember what you're sharing ay sobrang laking opportunity. Health side and sa business. And you are actually representing Yusana. And you post about Yusana, you're not just representing you, you're representing all of us. And it's very timely right now kasi sobrang okay na opportunity kasi mas maraming na mga tao naghahanap at actually maraming tao na very frustrated right now. Okay? And fear is a very good motivator lalo na pagdating sa sales kasi may need na correct? So kaya this is a perfect time to actually push for your business growth. Okay? Diba? May mga bab pa and lahat. And just imagine, just by sharing the vision of Dr. Myron Wentz, you're actually impacting the world. Okay? So, you got this. That's my last line for you. You got this. Kailangan lang natin gawin na ilatag na maayos yung foundations natin sa business. Kasi kapag sobrang okay yung foundations ng business mo, madali na yung itaas. Okay? So, I hope I was able to give value to all of you and, share this. Whatever na mag-strike sa'yo ngayon, i-share mo sa lahat na nasa organization mo, i-share mo sa mga friends mo. And thank you so much, Isana Corporate, for always giving amazing trainings. Kasi napapansin ko, dito sa business na to, you're not actually selling a vitamin. You're actually equipping people kung paano sila makapag-share ng mas maayos. That's all for my talk. Thank you so much.
Ayan, thank you so much, Mr. Erik, or Erik, diba? Napapasir na ako sa'yo. Thank you for accommodating us this afternoon for your very clear explanation. We are certain that our associates are truly empowered to start and share the business truthfully and not misleading. And to reiterate what Erik said a while ago, so things to remember, ayan, so values drive our brand. So the two key question, is it equal or is it typical? What is the modest income? And also words to avoid, ayan, financial freedom, guarantees, no work required, residual income, and always remember to use the income disclaimers. Okay? Clearly communicate that building a successful Yusana business takes dedication and hard work. So, ayan yung sinasabi ni Erik kanina, paulit-ulit. Dedication and hard work. We are really setting a high standard, especially in the Philippines, and Yusana is creating a worldwide standard for our global seamless business. And before we end our training, may pa-konting, question kung talagang nakinig ba tayo sa training natin, di ba? So, type sa ating chat if it's true, if the statement is compliant, and false if it's not. Okay? So, ready na ba kayo? Type 1 if you are ready to answer this statement. Okay? So, first, true or false? With Yusana compensation plan, I am already beginning to see the leverage benefits that I've earned because of my efforts. Right? True if it's compliant post, or false if it's not. Ayan, si Angelo Vargas, yes, it's true. Tama po yung statement na yan. So, bakit siya tama? Your income will always be based on how much effort and hard work you put in your business. Diba? Wala namang sinabing residual income, financial freedom. So the right term that you will use is the leverage benefits or the leverage income. Okay? And second statement, lifestyle claims such as posting of pictures in social media of yourself with exotic cars, fantastic vacation, and luxurious home are a great way to share your Yosana business since it will show people that they can also have that kind of success. Ayan, ang galing naman ng ating mga associate. Talagang nakinig sila sa sa training ni Eric, di ba? So, bakit siya naging false? Lifestyle claims such as this can be considered as deceptive since they imply or state that associate can achieve non-typical results and without providing any context or providing an appropriate disclaimer. Okay? And third, is it okay to promise a prospect that they will begin to make money with Usana simply by recruiting a few people and placing a couple of orders in their first month of with the company? Ayan, yes, it's post. Ang ganda ng ating mga associate, diba? Nakinig talaga sila. So you cannot guarantee that someone will make money operating a Usana distributorship, and also associate must make it clear to their prospect that financial success in Usana requires commitment, effort, and sales skills. Okay? And lastly, start a COVID-19 proof business and never worry about layoffs. Message me today. True or false? Ayan, si Sir John. False. Yes, it's false. This statement is somewhat assuring the person that if you will join in her his or her organization, you will never worry, or even you if you have no work, is may makukuha kayong income, diba? This is a perfect example of misleading your prospect and the associate. And of course, ayan, because of significant risk of improper claims, specifically and on social media, we are now implementing more strict sanctions. Sadly, we are the number one violators when it comes to improper claims in online. So how to protect your business? So, if you have a first offense, warning and removal of the post, assurance statement from the associate, or completion of online product courses or income claims. Okay? Income claims course. And second offense is depending on the severity of your violation that might lead to give you a VAC or the voluntary assurance of compliance, possible recognition hold, or possible return of commission from a week or a month. And the third offense, hopefully hindi na tayo dumating dyan, so termination of the account. So please protect your business and avoid an improper online use. Okay? And we hope that you have learned a lot from us this afternoon. And again, we appreciate you taking this time to learn on how to jumpstart your Yasana business the right way. So continue to educate yourself and your team. Knowledge of this information, guidelines of this will help you to set the foundation for a lasting enterprise. For new associate, you might not be aware, you can find the ethics guidelines, policies, and procedure in our app. We also conducting this training every Monday and Thursday at 4 to 5 p.m. Please feel free to join again kasi every week may iba't iba tayong invite na speaker that can share you on how you can promote the Usana right in a right way. Okay? And again, always communicate with us. Send us an email. Please add us in Facebook and chat with us. So you can see on our screen, please screenshot nyo na po yung aming email address and our Facebook account. Okay? So please remember that the Ethics and Education Department is just one of the many resources that can help you building your Yasana business. Do not hesitate to ask help and guidance because we are also your partner in building your Yosana business. And please attend the Health and Freedom at 5:30 p.m. So please join din po kayo dyan. Explain po dyan ng ating compensation plan and about the products. And thank you again, Sir James Nasete and Eric Javier for accommodating us this afternoon. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye po. Thank you.